Hey, Skol Nation, it's Carson Schubert from the Skol Purple Podcast, the podcast by Vikings fans for Vikings fans. I just wanted to talk to you all here today about Mike Zimmer here a little bit. Mike Zimmer, of course, is no longer the Vikings coach. He's now coaching with his old player, Deion Sanders. So good for him. We're happy for Mike Zimmer. But I want to talk about something that most people don't really talk about, and that is that Mike Zimmer was more involved with the offense, especially last year, more than we want to think. I think a lot of people just think that Zimmer didn't pay attention to the offense at all and that it was all run by the offensive coordinators pretty much. But I think last year, and this could also be the case why Zimmer lost so many offensive coordinators throughout his tenure, is that he really hammered running the ball. And in fact, he said after the loss to Green Bay, in which Sean Mannion started, he said that they were playing a shell defense, Green Bay was, and the quote from Zimmer was, quote, "We ran the ball 9 times yesterday and 2 quarterback runs, so we ran 11 times in the whole course of the ball game," end quote. And he goes on to say, "My frustration is our best player, either Jefferson or Cook, and we're playing with the backup quarterback. No offense to Sean. We're throwing the ball 45 times. At halftime, I mentioned we needed to run the ball because we had 30-something yards at a halftime," end quote. Well, you know why you weren't running the ball more is because Green Bay was expecting you to run the ball because Sean Mannion was your quarterback in that game. And I think there was a lot more behind the scenes and maybe more Mike Zimmer talking in the headset of Clint Kubiak last year than we want to admit, because I think Zimmer really wanted to run the ball like 90% of the time. Maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but he did not want to take risks offensively. He did not want to see Kirk Cousins throw the ball downfield, get it intercepted. He trusted his defense even when it was really bad the last couple of years, and we see that it was not worth taking a chance trusting that defense the last couple of years. They should have been more focused on the offense because the offense was the strength of the team the last 2 years of Mike Zimmer's tenure here, and he did not want to admit that, I don't think. I think he was partly being stubborn, and then, yeah, just the idea that he wanted to be in control of the offense in the aspect of running the football. Like, he wanted to run the football. I'm not saying he was so involved with the X's and O's of the offense. It was probably more just like, hey, Clint, run the ball. Clint, run the ball. Anyways, that's what I think happened last year with Mike Zimmer and Clint Kubiak. If you have anything different, if you think anything different or you agree, whatever, go ahead and post it in the comments section here below. Really appreciate you tuning in here to this little short video. Tomorrow, we've got a big show. We're going to be previewing, or I should say, we're going to be telling you what happened on the 53-man cut day. That's coming up tomorrow night, 7 o'clock right here. And then on Thursday morning, I'll be airing the recording I did with the Bears Underground podcast host, and he's going to tell us about the Chicago Bears 2022 season, what you can expect there. So appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and share if you would the podcast. And Skol, as always.